Okay, you can do stop signs or traffic lights, whatever you want to do. I'm going to show you how to do a traffic light. Go ahead and go to your layers, add a layer, rename it. Let's call it traffic light. You're going to turn drawing assist on, get your brush, and we're going to put a traffic light right here. You're going to decide how tall you want it. We can shrink it down a little later. How wide should it be? Does that look too wide? You can look up traffic lights on the internet and see what they actually look like. So I have that going across. Now this is going to be the first time that you're going to start drawing without assisted on. And so what we want to do is on our monoline brush, we want to go to stabilization and we want to turn streamline up around halfway when we're drawing so that it helps to give us a nicer quality line. So I'm going to draw a line and I'm going to try to get a nice curve on this bottom side of the pole. So I can press and I can hold and it will kind of keep that curve for me that I started, make it look a little nicer. On the top, I'm going to draw an oval. I'm going to press, I'm going to hold so that I can make it into a perfect oval for me. Now I'm going to go ahead and go back to the layer and turn drawing assist back on. And I'm going to draw the top, let me do that again, the top edge of that traffic light, however far over you think it needs to be. And I think that this time it's a skinnier kind of pole. And then I'm going to draw a signal by putting a box just like that over this part. You can add more signals if you want to down here, facing different directions. I think I just want this one right here. And then I'm going to erase. I'm going to go back to my layer, turn assisted off, erase all of these excess lines. Clean it up. And then with drawing assist off, I'm going to get my brush and I am going to try to make some nice ovals. So press and hold, can tilt it. And these are going to be the lights. They will be a slight oval shape. You can click up here on edit the ellipse and you can drag these down to kind of get that oval exactly how you want it to be. And then we want to repeat that again and again. I'm going to move it up here slightly a little bit more so we have more room. So let me drag that up. Okay. Then I'm going to go to the selection tool. Freehand, I'm going to select this bit and I'm going to copy and paste. And so now that's going to be on its own layer. I'm going to select the arrow at the top and oops, I'm going to try to drag it down. Sure, there's a way to drag it without ruining it, but I don't know. So kind of get that. So you have the second light in there. Okay, it'll be slightly smaller. Okay. And just make it look good. And then we're gonna go ahead and do that again. So I don't know if we can just paste it. If you figure that out, let me know. Like paste another one. I'm gonna go back to the selection tool, zoom in to whichever one. I'm sure there's an easier way of going about this, but I'm going to copy and paste. That's going to, again, put it onto its own layer. So I'm going to go to the arrow, and I am going to drag this down. Get it where I want it. Okay. And then I'm going to go back. I can do this on another layer if I want to. But, oh, first I want to go and I want to erase. Oops, with a smaller eraser. I want to erase that little bit that's kind of coming in the light right there. We'll erase the sidewalk tiles and all of that last. I'm going to go back to that layer, go to my pencil, and I'm going to thicken up. Oops. Drawing assist needs to be on. And I'm going to thicken up this side of my traffic light to give it some dimension. Maybe that's too thick. Maybe I'll just go a little thicker. Maybe I'll thicken it up on that side to give me more room. Then I can just do another layer if I want to. And I'm going to get my brush tool. Remember, streamline is up. And I don't want drawing assist on, but I am going to thicken up. Oops, let me do that again. This side. Maybe I'll do the, actually I think it'll look better if I do kind of the top. Pressing and holding just to get a cleaner line. That top side of the light. Let's see, do that one more time, just to give it a little bit more dimension from our point of view. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Do that again. And one more time. That looks a little loppy. Try them one more time. Do that again. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Okay, let me undo that one more time. Okay, that looks okay. They kind of stick out. They look a little bit more 3D. I could go back now. As long as I am perfectly happy with the way this looks, I can go back and go back down to my streets and sidewalks, and then I can start erasing, oops, with my eraser tool, and make sure drawing assist is still off. I can erase all of those sidewalk tiles, but I can't undo this. And so if I'm not perfectly happy with this, I don't want to do this and try to redo my signal later. So this would be the absolute, I absolutely love the way this looks. I want to keep it forever. Then you can erase out these pieces. Now I need to find my building. I need to erase that part of the building that's in there.